Okay, so first I'm taking Jessie's Girl in Pixie Dust, and this is, it looks white, but it's actually gold. Okay, and I didn't use any primer today. You don't really need it for this because you're only putting one color on here, and you don't want it to be, you don't want the color to really stick on there. You just want it to be like a light washing. The only thing I do have on my eyelid right now is some concealer, because I always put concealer underneath my eyebrows just to sharpen up the eyebrows, and also because I have this little freckle right there, so that's actually the main reason why I do that. But it makes the eyebrows stand out, putting concealer there. So I'm just taking this brush here by MAC. It's a 227, and you just want something big to cover the space very fairly quickly. So just patting the color down like that. Alright, just like that. And next I'm going to curl my lashes and put mascara on, and I'm going to put half lashes on today, so I'll actually show you that. Alright, so first I'm going to curl my lashes and put mascara on, so I'll be right back. Okay, so next I'm taking 20, and what I did is I folded the lashes in half and then I cut them. So as you can see here, both sides actually are shorter and then it gets longer in the middle. So these are perfect to use as wispies. You just cut them in half. But you do need to make sure that if you do this, you don't cut one in half and then use this one set as, put one on this side and then one on the other side. They look even, but if you put them against each other, they're not going to be even. So you do want to cut both and then use one from this and then one from the other side, but just, use the same one. So like, for example, you would cut this one in half right here, and then this is actually the shorter, I think that's the shorter end, is it? Yeah, this is actually, no, this is the shorter end. So you'd cut that one in half and then use the shorter end from this side, cut it in half, and then, put them on the correct way. I hope that made sense. Anyhow, so this is what it looks like once you cut it in half. Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead and apply that. I'm going to put the glue on it and then show you how I put it on. But it's really the same method as my eyelash application tutorial. So I let about 20 seconds pass. So now I'm taking the lash in my hand. Usually I use the tweezers because I place them down in the center, but since these are short, you don't need to do that. So I'm just going to place it down like this, kind of like at an angle, like you're making a V with, with your own lashes, and then with the falsies. I actually grabbed one of my lashes right there. Okay, so you want to make sure that they're laying right on top of yours. And then I'm grabbing my tweezers. I'm going to pull them up just a little tiny bit. And when I mean up, I don't mean like up this way, I mean I guess in. Alright, and then I'm just going to go in and pinch them like this. This is really important to do if you are well, because since there isn't any eyeliner in this look, I've noticed a lot of people on YouTube, they put their lashes and it's not even sitting on top of their natural lashes, it's like sitting on their skin that's above the lash line, and that's not really where you're supposed to put lashes. And that's the reason a lot of people end up having to go back with their eyeliner and covering up the seam, because it is showing, because it's not placed correctly. So anyhow, like I said, since there isn't any eyeliner in this look, you want the lashes to be right on top of your natural lashes. So this is what I do every time though when I put my lashes on. So next, just to make this blend in a little bit more, I'm taking my mascara and just going over that section. Like that. Okay. So next I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup because I got some of the mascara up here and then up here, and sometimes if you have eyeliner on, you won't notice that you've gotten mascara up on your upper lash line, but because there isn't any eyeliner on, you definitely notice it, so you need to clean it up. So I'm just going to take a concealer brush and then just kind of sweep that area off and pick up as much of the mascara that I can. And then for the sections up here, all you need to do is take a spoolie, and you can get these at Sephora or MAC or any makeup counter. They always have them there because they don't want you using the mascara, or you can't actually use the mascara straight from the tube to test it because they cut off the one, so they have these. Alright, so I'm going to finish cleaning that area up and I'll be right back. Okay, so once you have that set, you just need to go do mascara again and just apply a little bit on the bottom lashes. Okay, next on the cheeks, I used what is this? Posey by MAC. And it's just it looks like a bubblegum pink or like a Pepto-Bismol pink. So I'm going to take that. And it looks really bright. I don't think it's that bright. I have another one that's brighter. Let's see right here. But you do have to be careful because it's very pigmented. But at the same point, you can just, kind of lighten it up if you get too much on your brush. Just go back with your blending brush. Not your blending brush, your foundation brush. And just kind of blend it in. Like I said, if you get too much, if it's too bright, just go over it with your brush like this. And at the same time that you're blending it, you're actually picking up some of the color as well. So you'll lighten it up a little bit. Okay, so next I'm taking Honor by MAC, which is just a gold. It's a blush, but I use it as a highlight. You can use the same, gold, whatever you used here, just as long as it's not too much on the yellow base. Yeah, just as long as it doesn't have too much of a yellow base. This one has kind of like a flesh tone with gold running through it. Well, a lot of gold. So just going to place that down. Like that, and actually kind of bring it up right here and meet it up with your eyeshadow. Just like that. And then the rest of your face, just go through with whatever's left on the brush, and then, of course, you don't want to have your lipstick on yet. And just keep your mouth still, like that, and then just run the brush back and forth. But you don't want to go like that, because then you're not going to hit the high points of your Cupid's bow. So you just want to run it back and forth like that. Alright, so next I'm going to set my foundation. Okay, so next I am taking Stila's lip liner in contour number 10. It's just a dark red. It's always the same red that I use if I use a blue-based red. Alright, so I'm just going to line the entire lip. That looks good. So next I'm taking this e.l.f. It's actually a concealer brush, but I use it as a lip brush. It's perfect for a lip brush. And so you just want to, after you line your lip line, just go through and then just blend it towards the inside of the lip. And next I'm taking Red Revival by Maybelline, and it's a gorgeous blue-based red. Looks like that. I'm hoping it looks exactly like it does in the magazine, because in the magazine it looks kind of like she has like a glittery lip gloss over it, but it doesn't look like that in the tube. So anyhow, I'm just going to put that on with my lip brush, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the finished look. One thing that I forgot to mention is these red cherry lashes that I used are not new lashes, they're old lashes, so that's why I came up with the idea of cutting them in half and then reusing them, and then just, you know, placing them on the outer edge here. Because as you can see, the band has lost its shape and the hairs are going every which way. So that if you get these lashes, they're not going to come out like, you know, you're not going to get them looking like this. Because I've used these for I don't know how many times. I usually use my lashes maybe like 3 or 4 times. But if you cut them in half and you do this, you can at least get like 1 or 2 more uses out of them. So anyhow, so the other thing that I wanted to mention is, you know, sometimes you get the glue on the outside of the band and some of your shadow ends up sticking to it. So I noticed when I was going through the clips of me actually filming the tutorial, where when I was looking down you could see not like a white line, but it's the dried up glue. So if you're reusing lashes and you have that going on, what you want to do is take some of this Wet n Wild, and it's the H2O proof liquid liner. I don't really like this product because it's very sticky, but it does work very well because it's very pigmented. It works very well on covering up the glue. So anyhow, I just wanted to let you know that. If you have any questions, let me know.